everyone, and welcome back to Art with Miss Choate. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a paper lantern, or a kind of way to do a night light with a cutout that you're going to make yourself. So you can put either LED light in there, you could put a candle in there, so some parent supervision. And this is going to go along with Miss Nutra's story about Bear Feels Scared. Now, I don't know about you, I've been scared in the dark before. I've been scared sometimes when you're out at night. And so I think this would be such a fun little way to add a little bit of happiness when it's dark out. What do you think, Pepper? I don't know if you can hear her, but she's scared too. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up. 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 There she is. So she's going to be with me as we're making this project today, and let me know how it goes for you. All you need to take is a piece of paper, a little bit heavier is better, and a pencil and some scissors. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to be drawing our rolling landscape. So I'm going to draw a house. And I'm not going to be doing a very complicated house because we're going to be cutting this out. So we don't want anything too hard. I'm going to do a house. Now I'm going to have my hill roll down. I'm going to put in some trees. I can even have those trees overlap each other to look a little more realistic. And I'm just doing this in a black colored pencil. You can do this in a regular pencil because we're going to be cutting it out. You could go back and color it if you'd like. Another tree. We can also put some animals in. I'm going to put a little deer. I'm just going to do a little like a M or W shape coming down for the head, up and down for the legs. Again, this doesn't have to be very complicated. We don't want it to be because then it's going to be really hard for us to cut out. Then I'm going to have him meeting a rabbit. I'll be able to tell it's a rabbit from very tall ears. So again, we're not making a complicated figure, and we go up. We're going to want it to end and start roughly at the same spot, but we could always fix that later. So now we're going to go ahead, grab our scissors, and cut it out. Now, spots like this house are really cool when they're lit up. So you can either take the point of your scissor and poke it through. You could take a pencil and poke it through. Make sure you have adult supervision if you're not the best with scissors yet. You just poke it through, and now you're going to go around and cut out those sections. Now, you don't have to do the exact same scene that I did. Go ahead and, if you want to have more houses, more animals, you could also do more than one lantern. Be very careful when you're poking those holes. And now we're going to keep on cutting. So when I'm getting these really difficult tight corners, I rest my hand on the table, and I rest both hands. I'm not floating in the middle of the air trying to cut. I'm stabilizing my hand to cut easier. because you notice if you're floating in the air, your arm's gonna get tired. And I cut away those little pieces when I'm done. I don't let them hang around. Sometimes I even like will clip that off to get that out of my way, so that way it's not as difficult. I'll leave difficult spots for the end. I'll cut away big sections so that way they're out of the way. And I moved my paper instead of moving my scissors. Did you see that? So again, I move my paper. So I get my scissors in place and I have a constant cutting action. I'm constantly pushing on the scissors and then just rotating the paper. It's a lot easier that way. My hand is resting on the table. I can get a lot cleaner cut. And no one's gonna know what this tree is supposed to look like. So I cut that one off short, that's okay, because from this side, you still know that it's a tree. We don't know that this is a deer yet, but we'll get there. I just wanted to get some of that extra tree nonsense out of the way. And here I have the paper completely on the table. I can pull that away. I'm going to leave those little areas for later, and I'm going to keep on going. Now my last thing left is right here in the legs. Gently, carefully poking. And if you accidentally, like I went ahead and cut through that leg, you could either put a piece of tape there, or you could go ahead and make it so you only see the one, like the legs are standing together, which is what I'm going to do. See, you just make a mistake and you get rid of the mistake. I think I'm even going to do it to this front one. If you drew your animals bigger, then they'll be easier to cut out those little areas. And then you just can touch up any other little areas that need to be touched up. And now we're going to wrap it. And you can either put it around a ring or a lid of something, or I'm just gonna put tape here and I'm gonna smooth out this edge. I think that should work well. And I said tape, actually, I mean glue. Just gonna put, this should be strong enough to hold it. And remember, you could either put those lines on the inside or the outside. You could also color it. You might want to press this down for a little bit longer than you normally would. And now I'm just going to smooth out that line there. That way it has a continuous feel when you're looking at it. So now let's go grab our fake candle. If you're using a real candle, be really careful with it because obviously paper is flammable. And let's go see what it looks like. So I grab my candle and let's see what it looks like from our other angle. Here it is, our deer, our rabbit, our house. You can even see how it illuminates the wall. We could turn it for a different angle. See how those, look at those animals when you see them on the wall. How pretty is that? So I hope you had fun making your paper lantern or your luminary, however you want to call it. I hope you had fun making your little landscape, and I hope it turns out just as well, if not better. So post your photos of your work on any social media and tag Choate Studio. I'd love to see what you created. And hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe so you always know when videos are being posted. And let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Drop a comment below. I can't wait to see you in the future. Bye!